Hey everyone, it's Marcy, and today I want to spend a little bit of time chatting about a product inside the Qualpay platform that's considered in our suite of unsung heroes. That product's our invoicing tool. And the reason I'm saying it's an unsung hero is because a lot of businesses don't actually know they need an invoicing tool until it's too late. What happens is a customer may call and they want you to send them an invoice, and then you're stuck scrambling trying to download an invoice into a clumsy platform, or you're trying to build a professional-looking invoice with Excel or PowerPoint. So what we've done in the Qualpay platform is we've built an invoicing tool directly into the dashboard. So let's go ahead and we'll demo the product. Log into the system, and we'll go directly into the admin. Okay, so some of the other products that round out the suite of unsung heroes are our account updater tool, subscriptions, Qualpay checkout, and of course the invoicing tool. I'm not going to focus too much on these other products during today's demo because I really want to get to the invoicing tool. However, I will say that all of these tools really help a business grow. And they're those types of tools that businesses, again, don't really know they need. And then once they discover them, they use them all the time. So what Qualpay has done is we've built these tools into the platform. They're complementary for all of our customers, which means you can utilize them right out of the box, and there's no cost for any of these tools. So you really can take advantage of them. We want our merchants to use them. We want our merchants to be able to use the latest technology and not get nickeled and dimed for using it. We really want you guys to use them and really grow your business. So for today, let's just jump right into the invoicing tool. And I'll do a demo of all of those other products, but for today, let's get right into the demo. So what I'd like to show you is really how simple it is to set up invoicing inside the Qualpay system. Inside the system, you can set up your invoicing tool probably within 2 minutes, maybe 3 if you have to search for a logo. But essentially, you can drag and drop a logo. For the purpose of the demo, we're just going to use the default information that's in here. But you would go ahead and you can associate a tax rate, payment terms, a footer, all of your business information. If you want to be able to accept partial payments or email receipts, all of that stuff will be stored right here. And you can go ahead and create the default for your invoices. You go right into the invoice section. On the Qualpay system, the invoice section allows a bird's eye view for all of your outstanding invoices and paid invoices. Since this is a demo account, there's going to be more outstanding than paid. But for the purposes of the demo, let's just go ahead and click on them so I can show you. In here, you'll be able to see all of those outstanding invoices. And the cool thing about the Qualpay platform, and we've chatted about it a little bit, is that it's based on a REST API, which means that all of the tools inside the platform actually connect and chat with one another. So inside the platform, it's really easy to pull a report of all the outstanding invoices. And if you're working with a collections agency, or maybe you have an internal team that does collectibles or receivables, you can go ahead and actually pull a report for all the outstanding invoices or all the overdue invoices, and you can pull that right out of the system into another system, or you can just pull it into a report so that your team can pick away at reaching out to those customers. So inside here, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just click on one of these, and you can see that inside the system, you have a lot of different functionality. So you can download an invoice, you can resend it, you can add a payment method. So inside here, if there is somebody that has paid with a check or cash, you have the ability to go ahead and close out the invoice. You can also resend the invoice, copy the invoice, and you can view history. So you can come in here and you can really see if there are any notes, when the invoice has been sent, when it's been opened, how many invoices have been sent to this particular customer, and you can go ahead and review them on the notes section. Okay, for the purpose of this demo, let's just go ahead and create a new invoice. So here what we're going to do is you can see that all the information inside of the default is actually populated into the invoice at this point. But if for any reason you want to go ahead and change that, you can easily click on any of these fields to update that information. You can do that for all of the sections. If you decide that a particular customer that you're sending an invoice to, you don't want to allow them to do partial payments, you can just go ahead and click that off. Or if you want to update the payment terms, all of those good things. So let's go ahead. We'll add a bill here, a billing address. If you wanted to add a new customer, you can go ahead and add a new customer and associate a customer ID to them. For the purpose of the demo, let's just pull somebody down from the vault. So let's pull David down. So here's all of his information. We're going to go ahead and update it. You can see that it's easily been pulled inside of the invoice. And now we'll go ahead and create an invoice number as well as create a line item. So in this case, let's just keep it really simple. David bought some French fries. He bought 2, and they were gourmet, so they were really expensive. So we've gone ahead and we've added a line item. So you can see that the invoicing tool actually goes ahead and associates appropriate sales tax. And now you can go ahead and preview the invoice and make sure it looks exactly as you'd like it to. And then you can go ahead and send the invoice. So we have an email address in here for David. We're just going to go ahead and send it. It allows you the ability to add an additional invoice, an additional email in there. But we're going to go ahead and send it out. You can actually see inside of the tool now that we've gone ahead and sent him an invoice, and it's now outstanding. So if you click on it, you have the ability to do all that functionality that I showed you earlier. So for the magic of the internet, let's log into David's account. You can see that he's received an invoice from Acme, and you can go ahead and click on it. And he has the ability to download the invoice, print it, or pay it. For the purposes of the demo, we're just going to go ahead and pay it. All right. And we're going to select payment. He has the draft here that says he's gone ahead and been approved. So we're going to go ahead and log back into his email address. And he's now received a receipt. So he can go ahead and keep this receipt. He can forward it. He can keep it for his records. He can download. He can print it. But this is his copy of payment. What we'll do is we'll log back into the Qualpay system. And now if we click on paid invoices, you can see that David's paid his invoice. It's marked as paid. It's moved over from the due to the paid amount. So everything is interactive inside of the system. And the cool thing about our system is that you can also now take somebody that's paid on an invoice, because we store that token inside of our system. You can go ahead and set David up for monthly billing or monthly budget plans. So for instance, let's say that you've done some work on somebody's heating system and then you want to be able to deliver fuel to them. You can do that inside of the system. As long as they've gone ahead and they've signed the necessary paperwork to be able to go onto a monthly budget plan with your company, you can go ahead and set them up. So let's go ahead and select subscriptions. And you want to select a new subscription. We'll pull David down from the vault. You can see that his information is stored in the vault and it pops up. You can then go ahead and decide if you want to use an existing monthly budget plan. So maybe you have a lot of customers that utilize the same plan. If not, you can go ahead and set them up individually. The cool thing about our subscriptions, and I'll get into this a little bit more detail when I do that demo, but there's lots of different options. You can charge weekly, bi-weekly, quarterly, annually, biannually, all of those good things. For the purpose of the demo, let's just go ahead and set him up on a plan in here that we've created. Okay, so this is a test account. It's a coffee plan. He'll get billed $49 on a monthly basis, and we'll go ahead and create that subscription. So inside of the Qualpay system, we've really built in a lot of these unsung hero tools to help our merchants grow. Again, all of these tools are complementary. They're inside of the system, and I'll demo out some of the other tools. But for the purposes of our merchants, we really want to help them grow. We really want them to utilize these tools. And if you have any questions, please let me know. But thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'll be back next week, maybe with card account update. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.